We're still talking about what must we overcome to be the woman that God has created us to be. And I'm going to share it in a minute. But in verse 11, we come to a place where, and I'm just going to summarize it and come to a particular verse. And I'm going to end at that verse. We come to a place after Jesus has instructed his disciples in chapter 10. Then we come to a place where the disciples of John come, and Jesus is there in the midst, and he comes, and John is in prison, and he sends his disciples. And the first thing his disciples say is, "Are you the one, or shall we look for another?" It is so interesting that they did that, because in life, we see the works of God. You know, we see how God moves in our lives. We see how God moves in other people's lives. But then when something falls upon us that we don't understand, it's a tough time, we begin to question. God, are you here? Am I praying wrong? Did I do something wrong? What is it? Why is this? And I feel like the disciples of John did something similar. They saw John was in jail. They were probably discouraged, and they're like, "Are you the one, or shall we look for another?" Jesus never answered. He said, you know, look at all these things that are taking place. The sick are being, the dead are being raised, the sick are being healed. And he was saying all these things. And he said, go and show John. He didn't say, go tell John. He said, go show him. So he was saying, in my presence, you've gathered and you've questioned and you've asked me who I am. And he's saying, now receive power and go show John the works that I am doing. He didn't say see. We always say that. We always say, go tell John. He said, go show John. So Jesus is telling us, go and show the world, the world, the works that I have placed on the inside of you.